Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Andrea from Andrea Speaks TV, back to bringing news and commentary you can use. Listen, I hope you're doing well. Hope your family is doing well. Thank you always for your support. Listen, y'all, I'm back with another update on the migrant crisis. Okay, let me know in the comments if you have been watching the videos on my migrant coverage playlist. If you haven't watched them, then that's fine. Make sure you click the link in the description and you'll be able to watch it. Listen, y'all, I want to come on and let you know literally about a turn of events. Okay, now, according to my sources, the migrant crisis is shifting. Okay, we have talked about how states like Texas, Arizona are just two border states, right, who are literally on the front lines using their state resources to help curve in such a, so to speak, the migrant crisis, okay, to help deter those who seek to come in without going through the proper channels. They're trying to deter them, okay? Listen to this, y'all, okay? According to my sources, regarding the U.S. migrant crisis, the state of Texas, okay, is actually seeing a huge fall in border crossings, and allegedly, okay, the migrants are now turning to states like Arizona and California. Okay, let me tell y'all exactly what's happening now. According to my sources, the number of migrants crossing the Texas border has fallen sharply, but has shifted, okay, has shifted to states such as Arizona and California. New figures are suggesting, okay, so let me know your thoughts on this. Do you believe that Texas is seeing a decrease in migrant border crossings? And if so, what do you believe has caused that? Okay, now I've told you all about how there's a convoy, okay, who were a group of people who were making their way to coming from different places, from my understanding, individuals coming together, and they call it a convoy. They were making their way to Texas to do what they exclaimed as, I quote, take back the border. Okay, I'm gonna give y'all an update on that. But listen, okay, the latest figures show that Arizona and California now cover around 60% of all unlawful border crossings. Okay, now over recent weeks, okay, my sources said that the border control regions in the Tucson sector in Arizona and the San Diego, that's California sector in California, have seen a surge in numbers. Okay, this is according to a news report. Now, Border Patrol recorded 125,000 migrant interceptions in between ports of entry along the southern border in January, a reduction from nearly 250,000, y'all, in December. Okay, both California and Arizona, in both California and Arizona, more than 1,000 migrants have been entering the U.S. Each day, okay? Now, it's also being reported, y'all, that the migrants are taking advantage of gaps in border walls, okay, in remote desert areas such as Lukeville, Arizona, and Jacumba Hot Springs, California, okay? So they're finding different places, areas where they can fit through, okay, to cross over into the border, cross over the border. Sorry about that, y'all. So, let me know your thoughts on this. Now, I've even, there's some reports out there. There's also some footage out there and pictures of where some migrants are even crossing through razor wire, okay? So they're, pretty much risking their lives, okay, doing that. Certainly when it comes to things such as like razor wire, they risk cutting themselves, okay? Let me know your thoughts on that, y'all. This is quite concerning. Governor Greg Abbott out of the state of Texas, who had repeatedly clashed with President Biden over the U.S. immigration policy, said, and I quote, he's saying that, I quote, the cartels have rerouted their routes to cross the border because Texas is the only state that's putting up any resistance. Okay, let me know your thoughts on that as well. Now, he also went on to say, and I quote, despite the fact that Texas represents more than 60% of the land miles of the border, the overwhelming majority now of people crossing the border, okay, are crossing in Arizona and California, 2 states that are putting up no resistance, he said, to what he calls illegal immigration, okay? We've talked about Eagle Pass, Texas, okay, which is a small Texas border city in the Del Rio sector, now features layers of razor and concertina wire shipping containers and other barriers to deter migrants, okay? On Sunday, Governor Abbott hosted more than a dozen Republican governors in Shelby Park and credited the marked decrease in migrant crossings near Eagle Pass to his state's actions, okay? Let me know your thoughts on that as well, okay? Let's see. So that's pretty much it, y'all. Let me know your thoughts on this news. Very concerning. I told you, I did a video actually, and I said, let me get some water, y'all. I did a video and I actually asked a question, okay? I said, hey, Texas needs some help. Who's going to help Texas? Since that video, y'all, okay, like I shared with you all, about 25 governors, okay, 25 governors, from my understanding, Republican governors, they signed a letter, I believe, in support of Texas and what they were doing. Even though it seems like Texas is using their state resources, I don't know how much, if any, help they have gotten from the federal government, the current administration, but does it seem like the efforts and the measures that Governor Greg Abbott in the state of Texas is taking, does it seem like he's providing real solutions? Okay, according to this data, they're saying now that Texas is seeing a decrease in the amount of migrants in the border crossings, and instead they're shifting now, okay, and they're crossing the border from Arizona, states like Arizona and California, where, according to Governor Greg Abbott, the state is putting up no resistance, okay? Let me know your thoughts on this. Is this concerning? Are you concerned that this may even shift to other states, okay? Let me know your thoughts, okay? Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Stay tuned for more news and commentary you can use right here on Andrea Speaks TV.